Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. My name is Hoopty, and we are going to continue trying to make Pittsburgh into a major steel and machine powerhouse as they were in American history. We have finally got our we've got the game paused for a minute while we overview. We've got our money-making production set up. We've got a coal line from this coal mine over here down to the Westinghouse steel factory, steel mill, excuse me. We've got a train line set up from this iron mine and lumber mill, this sawmill, down to the Westinghouse factory as well, where they're going to be then transferring planks over to the machine factory as well as some steel. And we've got a way to sell those machines to two industrial areas. We've got the industrial area in Monroeville set up, and we have the long haul set up for central Pittsburgh. So let's go ahead and hit play. See what this, we had this train that we were waiting to load up. Oh, they are pretty well loaded. I'm wondering if it's worth. Okay, they are not producing any planks here. Why not? Oh wow, we have a lot of logs waiting. We need to add some more vehicles to this line. Maybe we need to be putting horse carts on them instead of horse wagons. Let's buy 2 of those and put them on line number 1. I guess we never named that line. I thought we had. Let's see about naming that line right now. This is the logs line. Alright, and so actually that's going to take a while to go ahead and produce that, so we're going to send this train on its way, get it down there, because we are inundated with coal now. They're sitting here with like 26 coal with nothing to do, so we got to get that production moving right along. So we've got that going. Is it worth setting up our passenger line, or starting to set up our passenger line? I think the answer is yes. Let's go ahead and switch over to passenger. I don't think we're gonna mess with setting up. I think we're gonna kind of set up a Pittsburgh Union Station, so to speak, and I think we're gonna put it right down here on this southern edge of town, and we will use taxis and whatnot to get everybody here. We're gonna make this a 2-line stop, and we're gonna do that because we're gonna try to utilize, I'm sorry, I meant to keep it a 2-line but make it an 80 meter. We're gonna try to do that because we're gonna try to utilize the 1-track system from Pittsburgh down to the coal mine for trying to achieve our Tesla victory. So the inside line is going to be the passenger line, and the external line will be the line that ends up going over to Tesla, I believe. Do that just so we kind of remember. But we do have to figure out where down in Monroeville we want to put our other train stop. I think this is going to be just a normal train depot. I think probably this north side of town. I'm not sure if it matters, like if the closer we are to these bright greenhouses, if that's better, if that gets more people wanting to use it. We can always set up like like I said earlier, a taxi system. This is only going to be a one stop location, at least for now. We should be able to. Too much curvature. Okay, there we go. We should be able to set this up as a multi-stop line later on if we actually need it. There should be wide enough. Let's just check. Upgrade. Yeah, so we could upgrade it later if we needed to. So that's good. But we know we're not serving the entire population down here or up in Pittsburgh. So we are going to end up having to set up some taxi systems, essentially. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this train is almost down here, it looks like. Go ahead and speed up time. We don't need to be running quite this slow right now. See how much cash this is going to bring in for us. Okay, we'll address that in a moment. So that load brought in $250,000. That's good. Okay, and see, this is perfect. Our planks are sitting here waiting. Oh, and some just got picked up, so this must be a plank truck. Yep, so he should move on out. Why is it? There he goes. Okay, and so we're low on money. We're going to take the money. We don't have the penalty for taking out the extra loans, so we're going to do that. $3 million in our pockets now. So let's go ahead and get this other train line set up. Oop, that's a lot of deformation right there. I think that's okay. I think that was just the deformation of trying to get away from the train station. We are going to have to cross lines, though. And similar to Ghostbusters, and when I say Ghostbusters, I'm referencing the original, of course. It can be very dangerous to cross the streams, but we're going to do it anyway, because we have to. And we're going to try not to cross kind of this main road. So we're going to come on this side of it. Something like this. That'll work. Alright, let's work this from the other side for a minute. There's a lot of deformation there. Ah, we can bring it up to the surface a little more. We were digging into the ground, I guess, a little bit there. I don't think we're going to be putting a high speed rail line on this. I don't think any of our engines can go that fast, so we're not terribly worried about keeping that 120 mile an hour marked speed, but perfect, that'll work. Even save a little bit of money right there. Alright, so we've got that line set up. We know that we're going to have to end up bringing... Let's run this parallel for a little bit. Actually, we might end up running it parallel for a lot bit, but that's okay. For now, let's bring this out a little farther, because we want to join these two together, because we're going to put another train depot up here. So bring this out this way. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, we can make it around that street. That's fine. Alright, we're going to run this out this direction. And we're going to put another train on this line. Actually, we wouldn't have to put a train on this line. Oh yeah, we could put a connector down here. And have our train be purchased down here. Maybe that's what we'll do, actually. Let's put a quick connector here. Save a little bit of money. Whoa, whoa, what in the world's going on? Yeah, something like that. That's what we want. Alright, let's slow down time for a minute. We don't need time blazing past us faster than it should be. So they are coming back. How are we gonna... They're already coming back. We are gonna have to set up... Oh wait, we can stop them with switches right here. Put one on kind of each. I think I'm doing that right. I haven't really played with the switches yet, but we'll make that work hopefully. And we're gonna buy a train. Now this is a long haul as well, so I think we're gonna go with the 440 General. We are going to buy some passenger cars. So this passenger car carries 14 passengers with an operating cost of $45,000 a year. Woo, okay. This is 16 passengers with almost double the operating cost. Wow, okay. How fast can our train go? Our train can go 45 kilometers an hour. So just this normal passenger car is all we need. 1, 2, 3. How many is that going to get us? Well, can we find that out? Oh, 42 passengers. And we know we need at least, to be able to transport at least 70. We'll do one more. Clearly, if it thinks that we're going to be able to produce or to transport 70, then in my mind that means that they fully expect us to be able to get that many passengers on the train. Like the game is going to have citizens be like, oh yeah, there's a train that we can all get on. Let's do that. So we're going to set that up. We're going to call this the Monroeville commuter train, because that's what this is all about, is trying to get those workers from Pittsburgh down to the Westinghouse factories. Alright, so that train is going to wait in the depot until this one has passed on, and then it will get right onto the line. But I have a feeling that... How much do we have? Okay, we are fully loaded here now. Oh, we've got a ton of iron ore waiting. What about logs? How are we doing with the logs? We still have a lot of logs waiting too. How's production down here? Is there anything stored? We aren't producing anything because we're waiting on iron ore. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we might end up having to add... How would we do this? I may have goofed up here. We need more coal production. Okay, we can have this transfer over. That's good. Alright. This is a weird little setup here, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this train back into the depot and have it... How about coal? How are we doing with coal? Coal is still modest production. That's fine. We may end up setting up the coal train up to Tesla as well. Okay, so they are unloading. Okay, they are now unloaded completely. We're going to tell them to go back to the depot, but they're going to stop because right now we have a... Oh, I thought we had a train in the depot. Did that other one make it out? Where's the other train? Okay, it is in the depot. It's trying to leave the depot, apparently. Having problems. Gotta wait for this little old train to get up to speed and keep moving on. So once that's done, we will send in this train into the depot. We're going to get another iron cart, maybe two, because we have a lot of iron back here. We also have a lot of logs. I guess we will go ahead and add some more horse carts to this line, to the logs line. Let's do that. We've got to keep that production rate up. Alright, so let's take a look at Pittsburgh. We need to get our line over to Tesla set up. So where can we do that? It's a freight stop. Can we... Oh, there's a nice little spot right here. Maybe. If we put it over here, I'm sure Tesla's not within range. No, they're not. Okay, so we are probably just gonna do something right over here. Let's see if we can extend this road just a little bit. Construction is not possible. Why is construction not possible? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why construction is not possible. Can I make it a county? Oh, I can make it a county line road? Wait, huh? Why is it trying to curve out of that? Okay, I don't understand what's going on there. I can do it from here. Why can I not? I don't understand. I don't know. Alright, we will just try to set up a stop for him then. We don't need... It's only 80 meters, that's fine. Narrow angle. There's something about the road right there that's apparently kind of weird. Man, that's a lot of deformation to do this, though. Alright, well, we have to. Now the question is, where do we run the train line? Our train line's up over here, so I guess we go all the way around the north side of the city. doing small segments so that we get down to ground level as fast as possible. We're not gonna we're gonna try not to go too far outside the city. We're gonna try to stay close. What's really cool, if you haven't noticed, and it's happened a little bit, but we haven't been near Pittsburgh that much yet. The city actually grows on its own. They'll actually make their own streets and add more buildings and things. I don't know if that is just a time-based thing or if that has something to do with what I am doing in the game actively, but I think that's pretty cool that the city will grow, and you can add your own roads obviously, and that can help to actually define the city itself, so you don't have necessarily crazy roads going everywhere. But I think that's kind of cool that the city just grows on its own, and I believe that your actions probably have a little bit to do with that. You know, if you're making a strong economy, then it causes the city to grow faster or something like that. So has our passenger train left yet? Is this our passenger train? Our giant passenger train is coming up the track now, headed for Pittsburgh. Oop, oop, oop. I don't think I was at the edge of our track there. There we go. Let's see if we can manage to connect this. We're not quite straight on, but I think we can still get this. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So now that we have this train depot set up, it is servicing a pretty decent residential population, but there's a lot more residential population that could be serviced, but we need to set up some taxi systems or some bus systems, excuse me, bus stops. So let's do that. Can we fit it in right there? Oh, it'll fit perfect right here. That's awesome. That was brilliant planning on my part, and I totally meant to do that. Yeah, we'll go with it. We meant to do that. Should we put one right here, or should we just set up... Oh man, I don't think we can get it right there. That's a lot of money. Oh, we have to destroy 2 buildings to do that. We are not going to do that. You're not being destructive today if we can avoid it. Can we get it one right here? Too much curvature. Do we need this little bit of road right there? Can we delete that and maybe put another stop right here? Look at that. There we go. Alright, so now we've got a couple bus stops set up. We are going to need a depot down here, because we don't have... Our only depot is way over... There's one down in Monroeville, and there's one over here, and I don't want to have carriages driving quite that far. Let's see, can we set it up? We could set it up like right here, probably would be fine. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, so we are gonna set up now. That's servicing a pretty big area, but we still have a good amount of area up here that we could utilize as well. But we're not going to set this up with an actual bus stop. We're going to set it up with some of these tram stops, bus stops. I meant bus station is what I meant earlier. So we're going to get this population covered by these bus stops. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to buy some actual transportation vehicles to move people around. We're just going to go with horse carriages for now. We'll get a few of those. I'm going to set up maybe 3 of those on a line between new line. That's going to be essentially the east central to east connector. We've got those going. We also are going to set up a few of these on this northern connection. Excuse me, that's actually not north, that's the southeastern connection, I believe. South central, maybe south central. I'll get one more. We're gonna get 3 going as well. Oh, we can take another loan. Let's do it. Why not? Maybe maybe the next time we try to play this map or this scenario, maybe we'll try to do it without taking out loans. But for right now, it's not a requirement, so we're going to do that. We're going to name some of these because otherwise we'll probably get a little bit confused. The central residential, no, wait, we called this the South Central taxi system. There we go. Alright, so hopefully people are wanting to use our train. Let's go take a look at what our trains are doing. Where is our train for this one? Okay, there he is. Does he have anybody on it? We don't have a single passenger. This is awful. Awful, awful. Alright, is he going to stop and wait? He is going to stop and wait. And that is fine. That's what we want. This train... Wait. Where's... Oh no, we sent that train into the depot and I forgot. Oh man, this is not good. We got to get this train out of this depot as fast as we can. Add a couple gondolas. And get back online. Oh man, this is not good. This is the Iron Planks line. That's why we needed that loan, because our production basically came to a halt. They have so much coal probably. Oh, they've got 53 coal and nothing to do with it. Are we making any... Okay, well, we are making and getting rid of our machines that we're building, so that's good. I'm not sure where those machines ended up going. What is he doing? Line 3, what is... Oh, this is the one that goes all the way up to Pittsburgh, that's right. I forgot we set that line up and never did anything about it, or never did anything with it. Or haven't done anything with it yet, I should say. I'm wondering if it's worth setting up some taxi systems up here as well. Oh, we should get this coal train to Tesla going as well, maybe. But I feel like this commuter train has got to be our primary focus right now. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this our primary focus for the next little bit here. We need a bus stop. Let's put it on this side so that if we have to expand that later, we can. I think we're going to use this depot to get there, but we do need to set up some... I need road vehicles. We're going to set up some stops along the way to cover... We'll try to cover as much of this town as we can, but not go overboard. Alright, let's get some carriages working on those lines. We'll set 3 on there. We're going to add this station and this one, and then all the way up here. That should work out well. I can't really see that line. I want to change the color. Let's do that. We'll call this the Monroeville Taxi. Alright, so this train is finally back in commission. Hopefully they will have... Wow, this sawmill is still not producing. Are they leaving with full loads, at least? They're not very well spaced out, which is unfortunate. But there's plenty of logs still here. There's 30 logs still waiting. Let's get a couple more horse carts going. On the logs line. We are not producing. Why aren't we producing? We have a bunch of steel stored and planks. I don't understand why we're not producing. At least it seems to me that we're not producing, but I don't exactly understand why. How much do we have stored here? We don't have any steel stored here because we don't have any iron ore there. Oy vey, alright, how much iron ore can we carry? We added 14 and 21, so that's 35 iron ore is going to get taken away here. Planks are low, though, because we don't have... That's okay. Alright, we have planks already down there. Iron ore is really what we need to catch up on. Are they going to go, or did I set them up to wait? I don't remember now. I think this line... Okay, it's on fully load. Let's just go ahead and get them out of here. We need to keep the iron train moving. Alright, so what do we have for passengers? It looks like passengers are starting to use the train, maybe? They picked up one person there. Oh, there's quite a few people down here that want to get on. Wow, 43. Holy cow. I don't know if that's because I added all those tram stops or what. You know what? We're going to reverse him on the line. Can I? He's not wanting to reverse. I was going to say, if we had some going like the opposite direction, maybe I need to set up multiple lines to do that? I don't know. Okay, we're transporting our first dude. We got 6 years to finish this. Holy cow, look at all the people waiting down here. 59 people waiting. Holy moly. 60 people waiting. Wow, we might... So we talked about that. We said that the fact that that the game wants us to transport more than 70 people implies that you will be able to relatively easily transport more than 70 people. And that certainly appears to be what's going on here. We do need to work on that coal, getting the coal up to Tesla. So let's see about adding a connector. Oh, is there a hill here? There's a hill or something that we are digging into. Let's see if we can bring it up this way. Oop, cancel that. I wasn't connected to the end of it. There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay, so that is going to allow us to bring coal up there. But this is a pretty long stretch that we need to account for. Oh, we got to connect this as well. That we're going to probably need at least one, if not two. I don't know what you call them. I think they're stopovers, basically, is what I'm going to call them. That's not the right term. If you guys know the right term, feel free to scream it at me in the comments. But we're going to add some sections of double lines where they can actually stop. Speaking of, why did that train stop? We'll add 2 of these, and these will be places that the trains can pass each other. That way, they're not necessarily waiting nearly as long to get past each other. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so what is... Oh, that train was waiting. Oh, okay. We probably should put a switch in way down here then. If we put a switch in there and a switch in there, I think that whichever train is closer to this intersection will get the right-of-way, and the other one should stop and wait, I believe. Hopefully that's correct. We're going to need to do something similar here and here. And then we'll say on this side and on this side. Do the same thing at this location. There. And there. Let's see. Holy cow, look at all the people waiting down here. Is this going to be more than 70? Oh my gosh, this is going to be 88. So we should get our first medal right now. We still aren't producing 8 machines per whatchamacallit. We have a potential of a lot of machines. Why are we not... We need more steel? Is that what's going on here? We've got production capability of steel, but how much iron ore we have waiting now? 38, that's not that bad actually. Planks, are we getting more plank production finally? So they're producing 62 planks. They have none stored. They also have no logs stored again. Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting, but that's happening. People are using our bus system. A new boat is available and a new locomotive. Aha! We have a new mission. Let's go ahead and pause this. We're going to actually stop the episode right here. When we come back, we will read off what our new mission is and continue trying to make Pittsburgh into a great steel beast. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Hoopty, of course. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side.